Yeah, Skyrim kind of came about in a jam. We were just playing inside our practice room, and we just Michael had been listening to a lot of African music, and he came up with this little lick, very African, but it's more rock because obviously Michael's a more bluesy player. But nothing, and the only thing that came about it was just that song is basically about change and how people try to avoid it and try to shelter themselves from it, and it doesn't work. And it just change has like one of the hardest jobs, because it's constantly being rejected.
James All Night in 1980, and I was blown away by the fact that this guy was up there playing bass and making a living out of it, and the crowd was going nuts. So I decided to buy a bass for $5, and then I started playing bass. And since high school, that's my dream, to be in a band and to play my music in front of people.
At the fire of the east, amid a frowning sky, and the tears were steeped, his face was an old man of the night. In the land of the walls, as the tears came down, looked up and went to work on the walls they built around the sky.
When I was 6 years old, I saw Ted Nugent. Kind of strange, Ted Nugent, I know, but I knew when I saw Ted Nugent at 6 that that's what I wanted to do. And it actually wasn't until, until I was 13 that I actually got a guitar. But I played tennis rackets. I played everything that I could get my hands on that resembled a guitar, to really corny records like Kiss and Ted Nugent. But I grew out of that, and I heard Ornette Coleman and Miles Davis and Thelonious Monk and Jimi Hendrix and all kinds of things. And I realized there was more to music than just a show and a product, as Jose said. There was a lot. I mean, music is just such an escape from everything that exists in this world. I mean, if there weren't music, it would be a drab place. That's why I play music. Simple.
And the wind it pushed, and the wind it blew, turned around to take the path that the storm already knew. In the land of the walls, the work is never done, and the face of the sky and I became a similar as one.
So the way we write songs, usually jamming is one way, but other ways is that we all go home and we come up with parts that we like or melodies that we like, and we bring them into the practice room. And I'll go in with a song and they'll tell me they like it or they hate it. We'll drop it or we'll work on it, whatever. And writing the songs becomes very personal and sometimes frustrating to the point of wanting to kill each other, because you come in with a song and you see it in a certain way, in a certain light. You hear it with a different mood, and other people will hear it, like the people in your band, or in my case, in my band, will hear it, and they'll see something totally different. And sometimes that's the hardest part, is to give up that picture. And I think that that's special in our band because we're able to compromise through a lot of fighting and a lot of bickering. We're able to compromise into one sound that always ends up being the sound that anyway has revolved around us.
She says,
Okay, I was 10. I had a lot of Kiss records. I thought they were great. And I woke up one morning, I had money from Christmas. It was Christmas time. And I said, Mom, I want a drum. Because I'd played flute before that. And she said, well, if you want a drum, you have to rent it. And I said, I'll rent it. And I rented it, and I brought it home, and I played along to my Kiss records. And then she bought me a drum set. I grew my hair long. I broke a couple things, and here I am. That's it. And I play drums.
Little Miss Missy walking down the street. She's got a backbeating rhythm that you just can't beat. And it's raining. It's raining. Slapping down the walls with the back of my hand. I still can't tell you why. I understand that it's raining. Ooh, it's raining. The clicking of the tracks on the train I'm aboard is like a hammer trying to nail my thoughts to the wall. Yesterday's a dream and our successions of now. So where's the in-between we're always talking about? 'Cause it's raining. It's raining. And anything that I can do, I will. Anything that I can do. I can tell you why it falls apart in your hands. I can tell you why it's as consistent as sand. You're looking at the working at the stroke of the brush. The genius of a moment is